Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
So let us welcome His Holiness Bhakti Padma Pracharak, Bhakti Padma Saurabh Pracharak Maharaj with very loud and enthusiastic Haribol!
Haribol! Haribol!
Very, extremely, very special evening. I can tell you in my life. I'm seeing as one of the most important, activities and services Krishna is going to give me and all of us. Right? So today Maharaj is here, Sri Ram Prabhu is here, and Srimad Bhagavatam is here. All assembled devotees are here. So Maharaj is going to explain the importance of every single limb in devotional service, including services in a temple, and how we can serve Shri Shri Radha and Krishna in the most special way in today's day and time. And then around 7:30, we will lock the doors so nobody can run away. And we'll start the churning process. Haribol! Are you all excited?
Haribol!
Everybody is excited.
Haribol!
अवज्ञानग्रन्थस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप ददाम्यहं ददामि स्वावदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतावदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं हरिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णश्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशकारिणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने श्रीवासवानवी देवी दैताय कृपाब्धये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्य रूपानुग भक्तिदा श्री गौराय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्ते दीनतारिणे रूपानुग विरुद्धात सिद्धान्तत्वान्तहारिणे नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बारसाम्भोधे तानाम्बुजाय ते नमः नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगावराय ते गौराविर्भावभूमे त्वं निर्देशा सज्जनप्रिय वैष्णवसार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमपुरायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः अचितत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते जयतां सुरतोर्भङ्गो मामन्त्रमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्वावदां भोजो राधामदनमोहनो दिव्यवृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद्रत्नागारसिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो वैष्ठालविसेव्यमानो स्मरामि श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भे वंशीवटतटस्थितः दशमेणो सुनेन्द्रोऽपि गोपीनाथः श्रीयेशुनः तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा English. So it has been a very eventful 10 days for me in Hyderabad. And I've been to maybe more than 1,000 places in the past 20 years. But past 10 days has been a very fruitful 10 days for me. Of course, one of the most important reasons is that I got Andhra Pracharak. That is one of the most prominent things. Never get anywhere. Brahmana Bhojan Priya. So, that is one of the things which has made me very enthusiastic and nostalgic too, because that is the food which I grew up with. And of course, the wonderful devotees who are very enthusiastic. Very interestingly, the innovation which Sriram has towards teaching, enthusiasm many people have. But the innovation to how to penetrate into the societies, the affluent societies, and how to yena kena prakarena mana Krishna eve by hook or crook, get them connected to Krishna. That is the only formula. And then Paramatma, Krishna, is guiding him to design these innovative ways and means. Also the sadhana and the strictness of being very sincerely attached to sadhana, attached to Bhagavatam, about Bal Govind Prabhu. The space you can make out is a Bhagavata. Anybody who's attached to Bhagavatam, he will become so sweet that all the flies will come. And then get attracted. Like doesn't have to be an advertisement. Just to put sweet, all the ants will come. So we are all like the ants. He is a sweet. And Bal went through Nilan too. Now all their tapasya, Krishna wanted to reward them for their tapasya. And he thought, who should deliver the result of tapasya? Then, like a Hanuman, require Hanuman for it. Krishna chose Sri Ram Prabhu for that. So Lord Ram told Sri Ram Das, Hanuman. I think his guru gave the name because of this only. Ram gave Hanuman ki jai. So we call him as Sri Ramaduta. Das is there, but he is Ramaduta. Ram, and you see there are two devotees here with all excellent, wonderful devotees also. Bal Govind Prabhu, they have done tapasya for so many years. Then they got, they have accumulated a lot of Maharasena. And if you don't give some engagement to them, you know what others can do. Huh? Yeah, it becomes Kishkinda. So you go there. You will get one Sugriva and you will get Agada. And also many Mangaras. Then you take this gift from me. So Lord Ram gave Ranganatha as a gift to Vibhishana. Ranganatha deity has been described in Valmiki Ramayana. Ikshvaku Kuladanam. Ranganatha has been described as Ikshvaku Kuladanam. So in Lord Ram, after his coronation, when he was giving gifts to many people, Vibhishana told, I am not going to go. I am going to stay with you. Lord Ram told, don't worry. I am giving my own other form of fuel. You take Ranganatha and go. So Vibhishana took Ranganatha. And then on the way, Ranganatha had promised to Chola king also Kaveri that I am going to stay here on your banks. So then what to do? Immediately Vibhishana had to do his sadhya. So he came down and he wanted the Ranganatha deity, not just the deity, it's whole Vimana, it's all one. Ranganatha is all one. The entire Vimana is just one stone, which appeared in the milk portion. So Vibhishana, he wanted somebody to carry as long as there is Sandhya. So what did he found one boy, he told carry it, keep it. Vibhishana did his Sandhya and came back. By the time he saw Ranganatha was down, the boy was running. And Vibhishana tried to lift Ranganatha, He could not lift. He had to go to Lanka, taking his daily. He could not lift. Then he ran behind that boy. Boy ran, crossed Kaveri, and then climbed on top of the hill. And Vishnu also ran behind him. And he went down the hill and the temple. He went inside. He saw Ganesha there. If you go to Trichy, you'll find rock fort. I remember the rock fort of Trichy where Ganesha is standing on top. And now Ranganatha stayed there with Vishnu. Right, Ranganatha, oh, you're supposed to come. Like Ranganatha told you, see, I am having your drishti. So then later on, a big temple was built in Sri Lanka. Maybe in some other yuga, Lord Ram gave to Vibhishana and he was bringing Ranganatha and he kept it in Kalagadla. for Sri Ram Prabhu to build a temple here. So, yeah, definitely. Otherwise, this small Ranganatha inside a cave, he's always sleeping like that inside the cave. And all these years he was there and he has a desire. What is the desire? Now I have to worship by many people in opulent way. Jagannath also for 50 years of Brahma, he was just Neelamanga. Just like Neelamanga. And only one person was worshipping. The king of the Shabara tribes was only worshipping and Devata used to come worship God. Then Neelamanga, in the next 50 years of Brahma, he wanted to be worshipped by thousands of people in the most opulent way, and that is how Neelamanga became Jagannath, and he gave the opportunity to build the temple to King Indratu. So, in the Puranas, wherever you go, there are so many pastimes of the Lord in which you will find the Lord made his devotees as instruments to construct them. Not one, two, hundreds. Everywhere you find. You find our Prime Minister for so many years. Thomas got around. And he made him the instrument. He constructed a beautiful temple. So, Krishna makes selected people as instruments to construct a temple. He selects, he chooses. It is not just a statement, it is from the Upanishads. Nayam Atma Pravachan Labhyo Na Medasha Na Bhaunashutena Yam Yevaisha Vrunute. The word Vrunute has been used there. Yam Yevaisha Vrunute, whomever Krishna selects to that person, Yam Yevaisha Vrunute Tena Labhyaha. He attains. Krishna becomes available for that person who is selected by Krishna. In Bhakti, it is all a selection process. It is not an election process. Selection. And who selects? Krishna chooses. He is Supreme Lord and he chooses. Whom to engage for what? And he's already chosen. What to speak is already chosen. The temple is already built. And is already chosen who is going to do what. And he inspires us Paramatma. Let me do this, let me do this, let me do this, let me do this. Everyone inspires. Sri Ram Prabhu can tell the story more nicely. But the way we got this land, it's actually a miracle. We lost hopes of getting the land 3 times. Once he called me. Then he told, don't worry, go to Ranga. Remember? You were supposed to go somewhere else. Cancel everything and go to Varanga. Because the lady, the chief, the minister, she had decided not to give the land after promising in front of so many people that she's going to give the land. And she thought that we'll give the land to somebody else. To her. Some guru is there. She had decided. Sri Ram and team went there. And then they told her, entire Warangal knows that you are giving land to ISKCON. If you don't give, nobody will vote for you. So, Samadhana, Veda, Danda. Use everything in Krishna's service. So, it's all Krishna's. So, I'd like to speak something about Sripal Ramanujacharya today. Because to serve Krishna, the only thing which is required is surrender. If you surrender, then only you can serve Krishna. Other sevas which you take from people, which you do without surrender, that gives sukruti, but not bhakti. Surrender and serving is bhakti. Many times we say, Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchate. Rishikayena Rishikaisha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchate. You should know proper pronunciation. Many times what is it? Rishikena Rishikesha, or what? I don't know what it means. Actually, Rishikayena Rishikaisha Sevanam. Yena, by these Rishikas. You seva, you do to whom? Rishikaisha. The control of all the senses. You engage your senses in serving who is the control of the senses. That is called Bhakti Ruchate. But there is a clue to it. Sarvomadi Virimuktam Tat Paratvena Nirmanam Rishikayena Rishikaisha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchate. Serving Krishna is not Bhakti. Serving Krishna, considering oneself as a servant and serving, that is called Bhakti. सेवक की भाव से सेवा करना भक्ति, सेवा करना भक्ति नहीं, सेवक की भाव से. So to consider oneself a servant, that is called surrender. So one has to surrender. Because Krishna has chosen you, because you have done something for him, that he has chosen you. Now the next examination is surrender. Surrender is what? Challenges come. External challenges come. Internal challenges come. Challenges come within the heart. And these challenges are all going to make you think that I don't want to serve anymore. And that is a test. And for that, there is a test of yourself. Seva is actually the test of your surrender. We do seva not because by our seva ISKCON is benefited or Prabhupada is benefited. We do seva for our benefit. Our service is for our benefit. It is not that I am doing because of somebody else will be benefited. I am serving Krishna for my benefit. One devotee called me, oh, you are doing so many classes, you are doing that, well, for whom are you doing? I don't know, I am doing myself. For my purification. We do service for purification. Seva Saurabh. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu this Sampradaya, Gaudi Sampradaya. You all know there are four Sampradayas: Brahma, Rudra, Sri, Kumara. Brahma Sampradaya starts from Brahma, and in the age of Kali, Brahma Sampradaya is represented by Sri Padma. Rudra Sampradaya is represented in the age of Kali by Vishnu Swami. Brahma Rudra Sri Sampradaya is represented in the age of Kali by Sri Padma. And Brahma Rudra Sri Kumara Sampradaya is represented in the age of Kali by Acharya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his Aprakata Lila met all these four Sampradaya Acharyas and gave two principles to them based on which they wrote the Vedanta Sutras and established the Sampradaya. And same Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came after all the four Acharyas wrote their Sampradaya and established Sampradayas. He came and took two principles which he had given them before. He took two principles and made this Gaudi Sampradaya. So he took two principles from Madhva Sampradaya, Mayavada Khandan. Number two, Vigraha Satyakarima, yani considering the deity to be Krishna himself, not that deity is a representative of Krishna. No, deity is Krishna. Tumi Pradimane Sakshat Brajendrandani. Two principles from Madhva Sampradaya. Then from Brahma, Rudra Sampradaya took two principles: Raga Bhakti and complete dependence on Krishna. Raga Bhakti and complete dependence on Krishna. And then from Nimbarga Sampradaya, he took two principles, that is, Radha Krishna as the highest worshipable Vigraha, and following the footsteps of the Gopis and Vrindavan. And two principles he took from Vaishnava Seva and complete surrender, performance of pure devotional service, Dhyana and Karma Rahita Bhakti, complete surrender. Sharanagati, Vaishnava Seva. See, among all the two principles, that is 8 principles, the most closest and the first thing which we have to follow through is Vaishnava Seva. Number 2 is complete surrender. Because surrender, there is no fear. And Krishna likes that surrender. And if you serve Vaishnavas, Krishna becomes so pleased. And you will find Sri Ramanuja Acharya and all his Sampradayik Acharyas, they Sri Ramanuja Acharya, he appeared in one place called Sri Perumbudur, that has become more politically famous than for Sri Ramanuja Acharya, unfortunately, because the ex-Prime Minister was assassinated there. They put a memorial for him. But the place where Sri Ramanuja Acharya appeared, where Sri Perumbudur. And there is a history for this Sri Perumbudur. And Sri Perumbudur in the Puranas is known as Bhutapuri. It so happened that Lord Shiva was dancing in ecstasy because he is completely drowned in Krishna Prema. So much drowned in Krishna Prema, you just cannot imagine. Lord Shiva went mad in ecstasy. Then he was dancing. And what does Lord Shiva? Only Gopi, nothing else. And that also went off. And still he was not unconscious of what's happening. And who are around Lord Shiva? two ghosts. They saw Lord Shiva started laughing. Shiva, why are you laughing? And he saw, totally naked. And Lord Shiva cursed them. You both of you get lost. Don't show your. The ghost come. Lord Shiva became angry because we are laughing. Lord Shiva told, no, you did a offense towards Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu. I was dancing in ecstasy with Krishna Prema, and you are not knowing what it means. And you laugh not at me, you laughed at me. So you did a great offense for Lord Krishna. You should do tapasya, beg forgiveness from him. Then only I'll accept you. So these two Bhutas went to Brahma. Brahma told, you go to the southern part of Satyavata Kshetra, the northern Satyavata Kshetra, the southern part of Mahisara Kshetra. Mahisara Kshetra is the place where you have Madhya Jagannath temple, Tiruvalisai, Shalwar. There, the southern part is the northern Satyavata Kshetra is Kanchipuram, and north of Satyavata. They went there and then did tapas. Very great tapasya, constantly meditating on Krishna, these two bhutas. Krishna appeared in the form of Keshava. Went of them and then told what happened. Why are you doing so much? He told that Lord Shiva has rejected us. Lord Shiva, oh Lord, you have destined. Those who are rejected by everyone will go to Lord Shiva. And we are ghosts and we are rejected by everyone. And he is the only shelter. When he rejects, where we should go? Then Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna told Keshava, told, don't worry. He called Lord Shiva. Then Krishna called Ananta. Ananta appeared from Patala. And still you find Ananta Saurabh there. Ananta appeared. And two Bhutas went and took bath there. And then came out. So the two ghosts were delivered. And Lord Shiva told, I'll accept you now on another condition. You have to build a temple for Keshava. And you build a city for Keshava. And these two Bhutas build a city. Because of that, that place is still known as Bhutapuri. And they built a temple for Keshava. These two Bhutas built a temple. And then Ananta stayed there. And Lord Shiva told, in this place Ananta is going to appear. He's going to appear. And he is going to deliver all the ghostly peoples. That's where Ramanuja appeared. Because there are so many other reasons also why Ramanuja appeared. Because in the age of Kali, all ghostly people will be delivered by Ramanuja. Bhutapuri, where Ramanuja appeared here. So many of you must be knowing the stories of Ramanujacharya. But there are certain stories which are very, very touching to our heart. Because Ramanujacharya had two very great Panditas as disciples. The first batch of disciples of Ramanujacharya. One is Kuresh, Kurattalvar. Other is Dasharati, who is also known as Mallayanda. Two disciples, very great disciples. Ramanujacharya, when he took sannyas, and he was preaching in Kanchipuram. So much so that these two great personalities, Kuresh and Dasharati, both of them came and became surrendered. So, Ramanujacharya had to go to Sri Lanka because Ranganatha called him. Of course, Varadaraja was not leaving Ramanujacharya. So Ranganatha sent a letter along his devotees. Go to Varadaraj and ask him to send Ramanuja. Varadaraj saw the letter of Ranganatha. Request to send Ramanuja. He told the letter. Okay. Send Ramanuja. Go dear to me. Then all the devotees went to Ranganatha and see Varadaraj is not sending Ramanuja, what to do? Your recommendation also no value. Another told, I'll tell you a secret. He called Vararanga. He told Vararanga, you go. Tiruranga, son of Yamunach. Go. And then sing for Varadaraj. He becomes completely intoxicated. Then you ask him. So then Vararanga went and he was singing in front of Varadaraj. Was so happy. Take this golden necklace. Vararanga told him, I don't want any Vara from me. Varadaraj told, I am Varadaraj. If you don't take Vara from me, then my name will be spoiled. You should take the benediction. I have just come to sing for pleasure. I don't want anything. I don't accept anything. No, you have to accept. Then Varanga told Varadaraj, see, what I am going to ask you cannot give. What you say, you can do. There is nothing in this world which I cannot give except my wife. Okay, we will give Ramanujacharya. And I told him, you cannot give. Then Varadaraj, she thought, and sent Ramanujacharya. But his disciples were there, both Dasharati and Quresh were here. Quresh, Satsang Mishra, his name is Satsang Mishra. He was known for his charity so much. One day, Perundevika Lakshmi, wife of Ranganatha, wife of Vadaraja, she asked, every night I find some sound coming. What is that sound? The sound of gates being closed. Gate of Quraysh house are being closed. The iron gates, the sound is made, that is around 8 kilometers. Just imagine, huge iron gates were there. They closed, the sound used to come all the way to Kanchipuram. From the place of Quraysh. Pura Grama, that is called Quraysh. His name is Saurabh Mishra. Then he told, he is such a great donor. He doesn't give donation actually. He opens his gate. Anybody, anytime can take anything from his house. Anybody can come, anytime, take anything from his house. Then, actually, that kind of donor I never heard. I want to meet him. And a message was sent, Perundevi wants to meet you. So Quresh came, he went to Perundevi. And she told Quresh, I heard about you, that you are such a great donor. And Quresh started crying. Mother, you saw that I am a rich person. And you saw that I am a big donor. You did not recognize that I have Bhakti. I don't have Bhakti. If I am not recognized as a Bhakta, what is the use of all the wealth? What is the use of being big donor? He went and told his wife that I have got the pride of being a donor. That is what Lakshmi has told us. So today we are going to announce that the whole property, everything belongs, anybody can take. Oh, let's take it. We are going to go now. Take shelter of our spiritual master. His wife, Manda, both of them left. On the way, his wife had some fear. They were walking, going to Sri Lanka to take shelter of Ramanuja. she had some fear. Then Kuresh told, do you have something with you? She, yes. I brought a silver glass which I used to give milk for you. So that is the only thing which I brought. Okay, no, you took it and threw it out. So there they took shelter of spiritual master Ramanujacharya and they were just living. And one day Kuresh went and told his spiritual master, asked his spiritual master Raman, that can you please explain to me the meaning of Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Aham Tvam Sarvabhebhyo Mokshayishyami. Then Ramanuja told, Krish, now you beg. Because you had the habit of giving and giving and giving and giving. Now you understand what is begging. And that's how you understand what is surrender. And you beg for wish. Then you live your life by begging. So that Kuresh, who had that kind of property where anybody can come, anything, still so much of Lakshmi Pratap, now he's begging door to door. 1 year he begged. So it went on. Every day he was begging. And one day it was raining so much that he could not even go for begging, and that day he had nothing to eat. Just drank water and Kuresh slept. But wife could not tolerate and prayed to Ranganatha, what kind of God you are? Your devotee has not eaten, he is sleeping, you are enjoying. You are at Boga Mandapa. You are go on eating, and your devotee has not eaten like that. After some time, all of a sudden, she heard some sound in front of her house. She opened the door. She saw the Brahmanas had carried prasadam from Ranganath. The Aravane prasadam. Aravane prasadam. The last bhog of Ranganatha is very opulent. A special kind of sweet called Aravane. Next time you go to Sri Lanka, wait for 9:30, go there and ask, I want Aramane is palatial food, that is very nice sweet. And that came. And you know what is this? Ranganatha has sent this to your husband Kuresh. And she immediately brought the prasadam, woke up her husband, fed her, and she also took the remnants. And after Kuresh asked wife, did you do some sin today? No, I don't know any sin. When I was sleeping, you prayed to Ranganatha? And she told, yes, I could not tolerate you sleeping without taking any food. Ranga is there. I told Ranganatha, how can you tolerate your devotee sleeping without eating? Started shouting at him, we have come here to serve our spiritual master. We have come here to serve Ranganatha, not to ask anything from him. Exactly after 9 months, twins were born to her. They are actually very old at that time. Twins were born as a prasad because of she had taken prasad of Padma. And these twins, as soon as born, actually you're not supposed to take the babies out of the house for the next 1 month. The news came to Ramanuja's brother, at that time he had taken sannyas. He's going in the GM. So he came and he took these 2 babies, covered with the sannyas angavastra. And then he took the 2 babies and gave it to Ramanuja. Right, he went and gave it. Ramanuja saw these 2 babies holding these 2 babies in his hands. And then told, Govinda, Govinda Ji. Govinda. I find the Dvaya mantra manifesting from their divine bodies. Srimati Narayana, Sriman Narayana Charanam Bhavate, Srimati Narayana, Sriman Narayana Charanam Bhavate. It's called Dvaya mantra. The Dvaya mantra is just manifesting from their bodies. And Ramana, then Govinda told, on the way when I bring the bodies, I was chanting the Dvaya mantra so that nothing inauspicious should happen to the two babies. Then Ramana told you already initiated. And these two babies are nothing but they're manifesting the power of the mantra because of your initiation. And Ramanujacharya named one baby as Parashara Bhakti, another baby as Vyasa Bhakti. And these two are none other than the manifestation of Ranganatha. Now you understand why we should distribute prasad. Every grain of prasad we distribute from the temple, which are going to build now. The prasad is going to go into the womb of so many mothers. It's not an ordinary thing. It's a big thing is prasadam distribution. So Krishna consciousness means to be conscious of all these stories, all these tattvas. They should spread here. Krishna consciousness is the only solution, not our material intelligence. Great, yes. Now you understood this. The purport of Sarvadharman. One day the Ashrati came. Asked, I want to know the meaning of Sarvadharman Parityaja. Ashrati was such a powerful person, such a great answer. When the Ashrati surrendered to Ramanuja, to initiation from him, the entire Kanchipuram, entire Vidvat Sabha, they were shocked. We all became disciples of Ramanuja. The Ashrati's power was so much when Ramanuja, along with all his disciples, were actually driven out of Sri Rangam. They had to go to Melkote. On the way to Melkote, Ramanuja and all the disciples went to one place called Shaligrama in Karnataka. And there the whole village, all the so-called Brahmanas and all these people, they were passionate. They had taken up all the anti-Vedic philosophies. Nobody came to welcome Ramanuja. So Ramanuja told how to change their mind. Then he told Dasharati, go, keep your feet in this pond. Dasharati went and kept his feet in this pond and came there. Next day, all the Brahmanas, they would come and take bath, to do sandhya and all these things in that pond. They came and took bath. And the moment they took bath in the pond, all the Brahmanas there, their mind changed, immediately came and surrendered to Ramanujacharya. That is the power of the Ashrati's touch of the lotus feet. And he is disciple of Ramanuja, just imagine. The pond is still there, it's called Shaligrama. And the Padma, take bath in the pond. That's smart philosophy. So the Dasharati came one day to Ramanuja asked, I want to know the meaning of shloka and meaning. That's not the meaning. Meaning doesn't mean just meaning. It means what? Realization. How will I realize? Our realization comes by service. Unconditional service. Any apprehensions you have, Krishna will also have apprehensions. Can I do it or what? Krishna said, I also doubt. If you have apprehensions, Krishna will also show apprehensions. If you have faith that Krishna, we can do it, then Krishna also, yeah, yes, you can do it. As simple. So here Dasharati, and so when Ravana had told Dasharati, okay, there is Mahapandita. At that time, there was one daughter of Mahapurna, like she was complaining to Ramanujacharya, I'm fed up with my in-laws, there's so much of work I have to do, and that she was crying. That's how Ramanuja was. The father for everyone. Guru doesn't mean Guru actually, Guru means father. Only a person who has the fatherly affection can become Guru. If you have distance, then no way. Just imagine who is Ramanuja and this simple lady coming and crying. She had that closeness. And Ramanuja had that kind of affection, but even if you hear these petty household problems from, then Dasharati came and asked a question at that time, Saradharman Charityaja. Ramanuja told Dasharati and told Akulai, don't worry, I am sending you one servant. He told Dasharati, go and serve. He went as a servant and did all the household affairs of. And the in-laws were so happy that their daughter-in-law brought one servant who does all the work so nicely. It went on for practically a year. One day there was a Satsang program going on. One so-called scholar was giving an extempore lecture, but he was speaking in some wrong class. And there in that sabha, the Dasharati was sitting and he could not tolerate. He just stood up and told you were saying something wrong. He quoted some verses. You have understood. What is he? He's just a servant, and what kind of knowledge he has? And later on, who is he? That's called Vaishnavas. When you serve the Vaishnavas unconditionally, that is the time you get the potential to do miracles. Keep your feet in water. Anybody takes that water, they become Vaishnavas. The potency to preach doesn't come from our intelligence, doesn't come from material assets, doesn't come from our own ability. It comes only by unconditional service. The Vaishnavas. They surrender and his Vaishnavas. Ramanuja was going along with his disciples one day. He went to a village. Outskirts of the village there was a pond and he was taking bath. And he had two disciples in that village. One was a very rich man and mother was a very poor man. And Ramanuja told, he has so many 1,000 people along with him. How can a poor man feed everyone? He told one of his servants to go and tell that rich servant in the village that just tell the Guruji has come. And he went. And then when he went and told that person, Guru has come, Guruji has come. They gave him. Ramanuja has come. Immediately we were so excited. Oh, hospital has come. So we need to make nice arrangements. So we started doing so many wonderful arrangements. And this devotee came back and he told Ramanuja that I have told that wonderful arrangements have been done for us. Then Ramanuja told ask one question. When you went there, how were you treated? Then he told that once I told that you have come, he went into so much of ecstasy that he forgot to even ask me to answer what. Ramanuja told, forget, we are not going this place. We are not going this place. So Ramanuja, along with all his disciples, he went to that poor man's house, and the house is what house? It's not a house, it's only a hut. And that too, it was in a shabby condition. The doors, the bamboo matted door was there. And then Ramanujacharya, she told, that Ramanuja come with so many disciples. From inside, a voice came. Guruji, please wait for some time. I'll open the door. A lady's voice came. That was the disciple of Ramanuja, Lakshmi. Ramanuja understood their condition. They are so poverty that she had only one cloth. She would take bath, wash it, dry it. After drying, she would wear it. Ramanuja took Ganga Vastra and threw it inside the house. She wore the bed. She told Ramanuja, just wait for some time. I'll make the cooking ready and then feed you all. You have come for first time to our house. So Ramanuja and all disciples, they are there. And she went into the kitchen. And she found not even a single grain there, and her husband had gone for begging. Every day water for begging comes, she would cook. There's a door behind her house, that back door. She went out to one businessman who had a very evil eye on her. She went to him and he was shocked because every time she would talk to her, that tried to entice her, she would not. Now she went to him and told, yes, I am yours. You are so happy. I've been trying to entice you. I'll make you my wife, and you could have stayed with me. I'm so happy staying. I'll make you the queen of this house. That she told. Now I'm yours. But I have one desire to fulfill. My guru has come, and I don't have anything to feed. Can you give something? She got whatever you want to take. All the grains, all the things she got. And she took a big feast. And she was about to serve Ramanuja and all this. By the time her husband came. And he was shocked. What is this? Where is this feast? What is coming from? She told this wait. All Ramanuja and all the disciples, they all were fed nicely. And then he goes inside Varada. He goes inside and asks Lakshmi, where did you get all this thing from? They're inside the room. Ramanuja was hearing the conversation. She told the story. This evil businessman had evil eyes on him. And the Guru has come to her house for the first time. And to feed Ramanuja and all his disciples, to do Vaishnava Seva. I thought his life is meant for that. So I will sell myself. Hearing this, the husband, he fell at her feet. He told, I don't know what kind of fortune I have done, what kind of fortune it is, what punya I have done in my previous life to get a wife like you. Ramanuja heard and told him, Lakshmi, go to him. Take this Uchishta. She took the Mahaprasada Rama. She went to the businessman. Big Vyapari told, welcome, please come. She told, yes, yours today, and then you take, my Guruji has given this Mahaprasada for you. Take this. Her as only mother. Then he told Varada, you are so much in poverty. You take this wealth. And Varada told, our condition of poverty was the reason for our Guru coming to our house. And whatever you want to offer, offer to. And these are not just some stories, they're histories, they're recorded histories. So Sripad Ramanujacharya. Yes, in his bata there were sannyasis. Many sannyasis. At the same time, he had one disciple, one Dhanurdha. Dhanurdha was so much attracted to one prostitute. One day, Ramanuja was coming after taking bath in Kaveri. And he saw this Dhanurdha, who was actually the commander-in-chief of the king, local king. He was walking, holding a chhatri to this prostitute. And is walking backwards and looking at her eyes like this. Oh, I felt very compassionate. So much of compassion. He did not say, don't pardon, these people are like that. But Srila Prabhupada was going in a car. And he was sitting in his front seat and behind three of his disciples were there. The car was going to the most contaminated area of the city of America. There were so many prostitutes and just all kinds of gambling. All. And these disciples looking out to the window and telling Prabhupada, they are fallen people, sinful. They were telling. And Prabhupada was not replying to them. They stopped talking because they knew Prabhupada was upset with what they were speaking. The car stopped, we were supposed to get up. Prabhupada got down. And he opened the door because they were stunned what to do. Prabhupada looked all the three disciples and told, they are innocent. What did he say? They are all innocent. That's the vision of Acharya. When you see all these crazy people in your societies, in the road and all, don't see them as safe. Nobody should see them as innocent. See them as innocent. So Ramanuja, he saw Dhanurdha and he went and asked, what are you doing? Dhanurdha told, such beautiful eyes. I just cannot miss seeing that. And he told, if I show something more beautiful than this, if I show something more beautiful than this, then Ramanuja, what? I'll go looking at those eyes. I'm sure nothing is more beautiful than these eyes. Ramanuja took both of them. And he made them stand in front of Ranganatha and told Dhanurdha, look at Ranganatha. Dhanurdha saw the eyes of Ranganatha. This deity, of course, is spiritual, but Ramanuja made him see the spiritual form of the God. And he was so much captivated by this beauty of Ranganatha's eyes. He did not see anybody's eyes. And the other side, she was thinking, what happened to him? Ramanuja got them married. To such an extent, he was not born in a Brahmin family. Dhanurdha. Ramanuja, while going to take bath in Kaveri, he would catch the whole pot, catch one to the hands of Kureshna would go. And after taking bath, he would catch hold of the hands of Dhanurdha. And people criticize Ramanuja for it. What is this? What is he doing? Because Dhanurdha was so surrendered. He is Vaishnava. Vaishnava is beyond all comprehension. Ramanuja showed this. There are so many scholars, Brahmins who chant Veda. But this Dhanurdha was born in lower class, but still so surrendered. To such an extent, there was a big talk going on among the disciples of Sannyasi is a Ramanuja. Why is he giving so much of prominence to this person? We are scholars, we are sannyasis, we are that. And one day, Ramanuja, he sent few of the brahmacharis to sannyasis. And a few brahmacharis to Dhanurdhar's house. So at that time, he called Dhanurdhar to discuss something. So that only Dhanurdhar's wife is there in the house, nobody else is there. So these brahmacharis went inside the house. And she was sleeping like this. Brahmacharis gradually went there and removed all the bangles, the nose, the earring on one side. And she came to know that brahmachari was sleeping. She thought maybe some problem is there in the matter. That some financial problem is there. That is why brahmachari is coming and sleeping. Everything there. So maybe that is not enough. So she was about to, and they thought she's awake. They ran away. But still they are hiding behind the window. By the time Dhanurdhar came and she opened the door, what happened to you? Half Srindar, what is this? Earring, no earring. Then she told Brahmacharis had come. I think there's severe financial problem in the temple. So that is why they came to steal. And they took all these things. And by the time I was about to take the other side so that they can take the other side of the ornaments also, they ran away. They started shouting at her. He became so angry and told, why did you turn in such a way that we had the fear? So next day Ramanuja he called and told the brahmacharis who were sent by him to the sannyasa ashram to tell what happened there. So they told, night we went and took one sannyasi's commando and kept somewhere else. One sannyasi's scorpion kept somewhere else. We interchanged. Morning they woke up and said, hey, scorpion is not here, my scorpion is not here. This one was there. And they start fighting. And now they told the brahmacharis who went to explain what is that. They told the entire story. Then everybody understood that. The surrender of so if somebody is surrendered to Guru and having total faith in this person, that person is gets so much prudence. So our Guru's Krishna Prabhupada, you should keep it in the center. This temple belongs to you. Millions and millions of people are going to be benefited. Vaishya Vrunate. Vrunate means what? Selected one. Whom? Selected by Krishna. So, you are the chosen one. And that is his opportunity to be this man. And everybody has a role to play. Because Ramanujacharya is an acharya for running temples. Temple administration. There's one book on Ramanujacharya and temple administration. And he was a person defined. Temple means a facility for devotees to come and serve Krishna according to the mood of the deity. Temple is not for Krishna. Temple is for us. Temple is a facility for us to serve the Lord. So I request the managers of this temple, the heart of the temple, Sri Ram Prabhu and Leelanandu, of course, others also, to think of how to give facility for Vaishnavas. If you give facility for children to serve Krishna, children will come to serve Krishna. If you give facility for old people to serve Krishna, old people. Give facility for the ladies to serve Krishna, the ladies will come. If you give facility for the visitors to come, visitors will come. So, think in such a way, such a magnanimous way, how to accommodate each and every soul of different categories. For that you need to go beyond your limits, beyond your imagination. Actually, managing temples, building temples is not done by our intelligence. It is only done by our spiritual strength. So all of you should get that spiritual strength, especially the leaders. Chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Once in Mira Road, I can write a big book. I'm not an author, I'm not a writer, I'm a speaker. But I can tell you stories. The situation was that once when we were constructing the temple, I was so frustrated. I told a couple of devotees who were helping me in the construction. In South India, in our houses, in our agraharas, in our temples, we used to just bring some lime, sorghum, and do whitewash. That's what we used to do. Why don't we do something here? Cheap, 10,000 rupees I get lime, do whitewash, cheap Radha Giri. That was the situation, it was so bad. Funds were not there, it was minus 1.5 CR bills. The vendors calling. But somehow, I told, at least one worker should continue. Because once it starts, very difficult to restart. At least one worker. Our accounts person told to stop it now. एक worker से क्या? We'll have turns in our Brahmacharya ashram, we'll do something. So some sound should come. At least on Sundays when people come, some sound should come. So at that time, I met one devotee. I told express this. He told that you are a speaker of Bhagavatam. And on the name of temple construction, you have not done Bhagavad Gita for the past 2 years. He told me that you just do Bhagavatam. Temple construction will happen. It was 2014, March or so, I got this instruction. I lined up Bhagavad Gatas. Did 25 Bhagavad Gatas in 1 year. 2015 September, temple got open. We raised 8 crore rupees. Where it came from here? Where it came? And I tell you one story in this life. Who gave, how it came, but one person Like that, there will be maybe hundreds of people who gave to the temple, whom I knew very well. He came and gave me 35,000 rupees before the temple construction opening. We had a target of having at least 1,000, but we could achieve 700 Abhisheks for the opening day, next opening day for the program. So one person came and gave me cash, 35,000. I told him, आपसे नहीं होगा. If you have a desire to do Abhishek, I'll put the name. You, I know how to put my name, your name inside. I have some freedom to do that. I get some Abhishek. I'm not taking it because you are not earning much. And you have old parents. And your situation is very bad. You have 4 children. And you don't have even money to buy food for your family. Your condition is so, I know you very well. But since a devotee does some seva, and I'll not take from you. I gave the money back. And he fell at the feet and cried. And told me, Brody, if I don't give now, when will I give? I told, where did you get the money? First tell me. He told me, I took loan. And I took that money and told, this is not 35,000 rupees. I told it is 35 crore rupees. Actually, temple construction is a festival. It is the expression of surrender, expression of our love for Krishna. Our love for Krishna. So, we need to work hard, be surrendered, without any fear and without any apprehensions. With a mood to serve our Guru and Vaishnavas. That's all. So, there is no management required actually. There is no big praise required. If you have the proper mood and will to serve, work hard for Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Now the floor is along the devotees.
Thank you, Maharaj. May I request His Grace Sriram Prabhu to come here and say a few words? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome. Yeah. Right. Let us welcome His Grace Sriram Prabhu with really loud and enthusiastic.
I'll give a very interesting and a very exciting introduction of Sri Ram. You know there are 4 regulative principles. What are they? No meditating, no intoxication, even sex. Okay. Out of the 4, he broke one, or he breaks one. Gambling. He gambles for Krishna. He's the biggest gambler for Krishna whom I've ever seen. He has gambled a lot to get this land.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Sriram. I want to briefly tell few things. We have been trying to get some piece of land to construct some temple from last 2 years in this part of the city. We also have a small center in Miyapur, and we had some few devotees trying to get a land. And last 2 years, we went all around the place to search some piece of land to construct temple. And finally, after 2 years, we got the land here, where very close to the preaching places, Leela is preaching. I was telling all the devotees, my first realization was Krishna wants temple here. Krishna chosen to be here. Means all the devotees here were intensely praying than the devotees in that part of the city. So actually, I strongly have that feeling that the devotees all here were very wonderful and actually doing very good preaching. Maharaj mentioned. And Krishna actually came here, and I'll tell you the many hurdles like Maharaj mentioned. We gone to get this land. Right from the day one, I want to thank also Anand Gopinath Prabhu who is here. He's my backbone, my right hand and left hand. We might went every day almost 5 days to Secretariat office. Then one sub-inspector became devotee because every day he opens the gate for us. We distributed prasadam to every corner of the Secretariat. And we like, as soon as people see that, they come and ask prasadam, give me some prasadam. And we used to carry gifts like Janmashtami gift, Jagannath gift, and Sri Vaishnava gifts, Madhva gifts. And all the gifts, variety used to get over by the time we distribute. And the good part, I mean, we were thinking, we're spending so much money for the gifts, prasadam, every day going. And it took almost like a 2 hours go from Miyapur to Secretariat because it's a traffic time. We come back, it takes 2.5 hours because we have to carry so much prasadam and the gifts. We can't go in metro. So we have to go in my car. My car is a trunk. If you come and say there is only prasadam and gifts. Maharaj was telling me it's a truck. I was telling the amount of people went there, and after doing all the work, right, then we got the land, then we gave gifts, but the last day, there are one officers, we used to think, if we're doing so much, something should come, land should come for temple. I was telling, one officer gave almost 1.5 lakh rupee, and we have not got the money land. I thought at least we got this money which covered expenses of our travel. And finally, as Maharaj mentioned, we lost hope in many times. We took all the officers to Kumbh Mela. I was telling my devotees there, we carried their luggage because in Kumbh Mela you have to walk. Everybody visited Kumbh Mela. It's not easy to go inside our camp. And we carried their luggage walking for 5-6 kilometers. It's almost 5-6 officers' luggage. I carried myself to treat them nicely because no one is there, there's no devotees there. And I told, I never carried my parents' luggage, I never took them to any town. They need morning coffee and tea. It's officers, they're IAS officers. And they stayed for more than 4 days in Kumbh Mela. They saw our operations because, they're coming with different background. They're not they're pious people and they need to see some things, they need to be treated nicely. And the day we went for Kumbh Mela, after coming back, the office became so happy. Prabhuji, you were all working so hard for this piece of land, and no. They was telling, why there's so much stress? Actually, Maharaj was telling, in our lifetime, we have to construct one temple for Prabhupada. To go back to Krishna, we need one temple. If anybody constructs one temple, then he will know what is the efforts of Srila Prabhupada. And I was experiencing that realizations every day. One temple, it's not joke. Actually, we got a land, everybody thinks it's easy. But actually, we got so much realization of doing things for Krishna. Because when we started in application, that IAS office was a Brahmin. We thought he's a Brahmin pious person. Whenever we go, Swamiji, why you are coming here? I will sign it. He will never sign. And we went, and finally, the day he said he will sign, he was transferred from that post to a different post. The 3 commissioners have changed to sign this file. Even the minister was sitting and said, you sign, but there is no commissioner. Because commissioners keep transferring. Krishna service, even simple thing becomes very difficult. Because Krishna wants to purify us. It looks very simple, but I think one commissioner sign took so much time. Because that was a churning process Krishna has taken us to all through. Because now we know the value of that land. Because if we get simple, then Krishna will not do the right thing. And Maharaj mentioned that we lost many times the hope, and even the day we were supposed to get it, it was like completely shock, and we are not able to access the main officer who will sign the final GO for like more than a month. And Maharaj, I want to thank, because every step of this whole thing, Maharaj directed. We were thinking, Prabhuji, morning no japa, because politicians available only in 7:30, or Mangal or Gaur Darshanarthi in their house only, or Guru Puja in their house. Mangalarthi, they will not get up anyway, we have to travel. So for many years, Darshanarthi, Gaurarthi in a car or in their house. So, I was telling the whole thing, now we realize the whole thing, that how Prabhupada and his followers has constructed many temples, and we're relishing the fruits. So, as I mentioned, this is like after many days of Maharaj direction. Sometimes I lost, let's do. We have traveled 2 years. We have taken to donors. We have collected some money and constructed a temple. That was the feeling at the time. And somehow Maharaj was so patient, and sometimes I asked Maharaj, can you check he has one phone. He'll check the Prashna. It will happen or not. To please me, he will tell, something. Today it will happen, don't worry. Maharaj is the best astrologer. By that, I don't want to tell you, but he's the best astrologer. Don't worry. This time it will happen, you go there. So it was miracle, and every time we've gone through this, now by all devotees at Maharaj and Tapasya, we have a land now. The construction in progress today. It's happening right now in front of us. I'm very fortunate to be part of this whole thing, because to construct one temple for Prabhupada, I feel very honored, and with all of you being so mature and wonderful preachers and leaders here, especially Vilanand Prabhu, very welcoming. I know him from ISV times. We met a couple of times there I was working in California, and Prabhu I came once that time, and that's how I know him. But I know the wonderful preaching here, and Krishna has specially chosen here only, so nothing can be done. And it's a good journey. I think we all, like Maharaj mentioned, as if you want to do something for Krishna doesn't happen very easily. So we'll have many challenges of, there will be many challenges as we go construct and travel together. I think I seek blessings from all of you, that we all together, Vilanand Prabhu and all the Anand Gopinath Prabhu here, and we can do something tangible in this lifetime, and many lakhs of people will get benefited by visiting that place. Right, I was telling Maharaj, the left side is Ranganath Swami temple, right side is 2 Hanumans are there. Right in front of the temple, back side there's a big Hanuman temple. The two Hanuman temples are there.
Third one.
Third one.
Third one.
So we're auspicious to have that place. Krishna has personally chosen to construct temple. As I was telling yesterday, when we started doing things in that place, right, things are going very fast and smooth. I'm telling you the miracle. Maharaj told me to find architect. He said, who? I don't know many architects who will do temples. And I told one person, he said, Prabhuji, one person is there, he'll come. He said, architects normally doesn't match to ISKCON style. They have egos and it's very difficult. I've seen personally in Attapur, when we had discussion with architects, they have different ideas and our temple is different idea. And I said, okay, you come, we'll see Maharaj. Maharaj already made drawings yesterday, Friday, on Ekadasi. So we went through everything and those two people came. They are like super. They are like, the one is a devotee. He trained in ISKCON Tirupati. He distributed Prabhupada books. He's chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Such a wonderful person. He constructed more than 120 temples all over as of now, including Yadagiri Gutta, and he also constructed one temple in Kodangal, where CM's place is there. He's renovating more than Anantagiri temple in Karabal. Such a great person, and Krishna arranged it within a day. I never planned to get architect meeting. The two Maharaj is there, such a auspicious time. And he said, I will do everything for this temple. We got basic drawing, understanding. So it was like things going very, very fast. Without to do these kind of things, it takes days and months to get an architect and understand the drawings. Now, according to Maharaj drawing things, we are leveling the land. You can see it there. We'll go there. And that same night, some villagers came and troubled. It's normally we get the trouble. And the corporator came and told. He solved everything and he said he will put a road in front of all around, cement road. Within 15 days he said he will get it done. So I'm just telling, I was thinking, with home, so much hard we're working. But actually Krishna is doing all these things. We are there, we are not there, the temple is going to come up. If we are there, we are part of a prestigious journey. We are part of Srila Prabhupada's mission. We have, our names will be there for generations there, and our glory will continue for next Prabhupada's life, 1,000 years, Prabhupada said, 10,000 years. So I feel like we're all part of, like Maharaj said, Hanuman. We are dasas. We have a big Kishkinda here, which will transform to different, and things are going very fast. I'm telling with the realization. Because I know to do things we have done in Mangalore, in Attapur, how temples construction. But here it's super fast. People are coming and architects, local politicians, everybody's pious persons and all devotees are coming together. So thank you Maharaj for guiding us. I'm very sheltered and Maharaj lotus feet. I really want to thank. He helps me in all my life. What to do things and what not to do things. So Maharaj is a big danda and a little careful sometimes. So after getting danda, I'm a little fearful. Before that, I know Maharaj as I used to travel, work with Maharaj because after Hari Kirtan Prabhu left, he's our Siksha Guru and guiding us. The way he was guiding things have transformed even in the Mangalore and many places I've seen. The selfless person, I've not seen that much selfless person. And core of my heart, I'm telling you, with Maharaj's guidance, it will happen very wonderful. And Radheshan Prabhu is there. He will be the part of this team. And he told, Maharaj should guide this. And he is also there. I was putting in WhatsApp group, we have 3 of them, Radheshan Prabhu. Radheshan Prabhu was responding like every 3 hours, I see message. So Radheshan Prabhu responds in WhatsApp this much fast. I was like shocked. Because Prabhu also very excited to have a temple for all of us. He is guiding us and is part of this team. So And the way you're all bright faces, your involvement, I think we have history to make in Sri Prabhupada's mission. Thank you for that. Also, I have Mahamanta Prabhu. He is my, I don't know what I should say.
Life and soul.
Life and soul, more than my wife. That's the right way to say it. Whenever we go for endowment office in Abits, right? Because Pracharak gets over like anything, our box fills up and it gets over. And he will order some Pracharak from Abits. You have to, because it's close by. And he does every legwork to make this happen. He's part of this journey. Thank you, Mahamanta Prabhu. He has a challenge, but his good wife, Mataji, is here, and Krishna is here. So, thank you very much. So, I think Maharaj said one nice point, one important point. If you do unconditionally this project without any apprehensions, I think Krishna will reciprocate in a bigger way. I think the way you have not seen the diagrams of what Maharaj put, maybe in a week we'll publish all the diagrams. I think you'll be all excited for sure. The one hall, I just want to tell you, the one hall is 15,000 square feet. Like that, we'll have 3 big halls. And we're also making I'm promising too much, but this is the initial work in progress. We're not making a makeshift temple for all of you. So we were planning almost 500 people to come together. It's going to come up in the next couple of months. Our goal is to do by Janmashtami. We'll celebrate Janmashtami. We're taking all efforts to clean up the land, and the blasting work happens from tomorrow, the major things. And I think the Janmashtami, if we all pray and work together, work hard and make our checks ready also, then we can have a good Janmashtami right in the temples. You're all excited? Thank you very much for choosing me in this service. I would like to especially thank Dilanan Prabhu. He's my big brother now, or my girlfriend. I call him every day. If it doesn't lift, I have to bother him. Without his call, I will not get sleep. So I used to have a girlfriend, now he's my girlfriend. Thank you for that. Let's a big Haribol to Anand Gopinath. He was my ex-girlfriend now.
You changed girlfriend so fast.
Because without him, I'll not go to any work. Without him, I'll reach to just. He's a businessman, by the way. He has big business and very mature devotee. He used to leave all his business. I used to think, I used to not ask him, but his business only in the phone he used to do. For many years, I don't have a job, but he became jobless also. Thank you, Anand. Krishna. Dilan, this is your silence. More time.
This. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Hare. What can I say? This is such an occasion, unbelievable occasion. We all, when I was introduced to Krishna consciousness, right? What kind of a person I was. If we really think, have we planned our life? How many feel that actually we are not planning our life? Somebody is excited, unbelievably planning. Because if I look back what I was, what me and my wife were, what we used to do before coming to Krishna consciousness. After getting married, there used to be a magazine called Wow Hyderabad. You can take that for it. doesn't record this stuff. Yeah. There is a magazine called Wow Hyderabad. And the only target we had is that magazine used to come bi-weekly, right, in 2001. And it used to list the newly opened restaurants in Hyderabad. And I used to have a bike, right? So me and my wife, every Saturday, we will say we should take okay, this restaurant. This weekend we are covering, right? From there, look at the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. What we used to think, what we used to aspire, what we used to believe that there is happiness in life. Today, standing here beside a sannyasi, beside a pure Vaishnava who has done so much, and another wonderful Vaishnava has dedicated his life. I'm standing here and I'm holding a mic, and they feel that I'm qualified to speak anything in this subject. This is Krishna consciousness. This is Krishna consciousness. Really, I was sitting there and I was thinking, what should I speak? So I was writing some notes. Here and there, I wrote some notes also. Don't think I'll bore you with all of these notes. I just want to start with asking a question. Do we want this? Yeah? Really want this? Yes. Then we should make it happen. There is no discussion on this. Yeah? Right? Okay, discussion is you want it, na? Anybody who told you want it, if you don't finish it in this life, you have to come back and finish it. It's your wish. You have told it, you want it. We want it. Prabhuji and Bhakti, how many here? We're going on a road in Gachibowli, Madhapur, Kundapur, all these areas with your wife or with your children, and you saw an empty plot, and you felt, can this come to Islam? How many?
Haribol!
I want to see those hands. Really? Yeah, in front of Jagannath, you're not lying. Right? So many times. You know, my wife used to tell, Dostya. And I used to tell, sorry, just sit if you don't mind. Can this come? And I used to tell, you know, she was very hopeful. I used to tell, who will give the land in this place? Huh? Wherein 40 square yards land near my house, one fellow built 5 floors. 40 square yards. I can send you a picture. God only knows, you know, what kind of an architect he went to. In 40 square yards, he went 5 floors and expanded on the top. Right? That is Gachibowli for you. It's really Pichibowli. Madness. Right? In that area, Prabhuji and Mataji's, when Srila Prabhu told me, like I think 6 months ago or something he told, you know, they are working on getting a land. I was like, you know I am crazy, but he's double crazy. I was not even thinking seriously about it. And then Radhesham Prabhu once called and told me in a different conversation, Prabhu, I think you have to work on something that is coming. You have to work with Sriram Prabhu. Just let's see if it happens. Like that it will. No, Radhesham Prabhu told something can happen. There is a possibility, no? It can happen. Right? I get some water. Office dry. I will not take too much time. We have to start the main business. Yeah. So, and then Prabhuji was updating me. You know, we went to GBC college, and Prabhuji was telling in that GV that, you know, Prabhu, it's very close. It can happen. It can happen. And Madhav Gopinath Prabhu, I consider him my guide many times. Always actually. He is a very matured soul and a very balanced person. He also, you know, whenever I'm anxious, I call him. He brings that BP down. And he says, Prabhu, I'm there, don't worry, like that. And look at how Krishna arranges. Madhav Gopinath Prabhu is very also close to Sriram Prabhu. And also very close to Maharaj. And also very close to Radhesham Prabhu. The dots, right? But now we only know each other. Right? The next few years or the rest of the life, we have to work together. We have to work together. There is no going back. There is no going back. Either I was thinking, either I be inside the temple and beg, or stand outside the temple and beg. Choice is mine. Right? Because we cannot achieve anything for Prabhupada without begging. And we have to learn. Maharaj is saying that we have to learn to beg. Right? I just want to put a couple of situations in front of you. Just close your eyes. We are all grahasthas. We are all grahasthas. Right? Just think, how would we plan our children's education? We are all planning, right? Our children's education. My son is in 12th grade. He has to go to college. He is going to medicine. That means I have to keep 25 lakhs aside. For that, I will start working from now. Is that true or no? Huh? How many years is planning your children's education? Are you thinking, oh, I don't think I will do it because somebody else will do it? Huh? Are we depending on anybody else except our own desire to do it? How many here are planned for a house where you either you have given to your parents or you are living with your parents? You have planned? You executed it? Right? How do you plan for your daughter's marriage? Just think for a minute. You want the best boy to come for your daughter's marriage, isn't it? You want to choose the best boy. And even if it goes to a point where I don't have the money to marry her, I will not think twice. Because her future is at stake. Is that true? Her future, what? Let me go one more mile. Let me give away my own house. I have seen parents giving away their only house for their daughter. And after that, they don't have a house. And they don't have a pension also after that. Prabhu, that is what love can do. Love can do. When we love something, we can do anything for that. There is no looking back. And we all are capable of blossoming that love within us. The only thing is that in place of the parents, in place of the daughter, in place of the son, we have to keep somebody who is much, much higher than that. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. We have to think like that. I want to do something for Prabhupada. And I want to give him the best. Because this might be my last life. And I want it to be the last life. We have to be greedy, Prabhu. Come on, let's negotiate. Ask Krishna. Krishna, I'm going all out for this. Do something for me. Prabhu, what are we asking here? Huh? Prabhuji started his conversation saying, anybody who builds a temple goes back to Krishna. What kind of negotiation is this? What can we give to buy this? Lord Brahma is saying accepting all reversals as blessings is the only way you are eligible to claim going back to Godhead. Right? Are we so courageous to face the reversals? I am not. Let me do. I am not. I get very scared when reversals come. My chanting is struggling, my Krishna consciousness is struggling, my mind is struggling, everything is struggling and doesn't look like it's going to end at all. But I feel, Prabhu, this is what do you say? A wild card. In a materialistic language, a wild card is given to somebody who is not qualified to be in the tournament, but who is just thrown saying that, give it your try. This temple is called IBCC Cyberabad is a wild card in all our lives. Right? We pick it up, we give our best, and not just best, everything, and go back. And Prabhuji, just to think what all we are going to get out of this. Huh? By the way, before that, many of us are in our 50s or nearing 50s. Whether or not you are dyeing your hair, I know. Right? You are going to retire very soon. How many want to be retired, Prabhuji? You know how horrible life is retirement? Everybody in your house, including your dog, will look at you. Right? That is retirement. My father used to tell me. Psychological murder it is. Retirement. Prabhuji, Krishna is bringing this temple, so we'll never retire. We'll never retire. We'll have so much work that even a working person will feel guilty in front of us. Will you ever retire? No, seriously. Just think about it. We will not retire. What a great opportunity, bro. I was thinking, Maharaj, I won't retire. Right? I'm just going to work like this. Happily. Happily I'll work. Right? And what all I work? Preaching. How many love preaching here? Prabhu, I love preaching. I love preaching. Why? Because when I see a soul, I was preached, right? And I see how much happy I am today. And when I see a soul coming and changing even one step forward, it gives such a great satisfaction. More than any wealth in this world. When one devotee, recently one boy, Varun, is coming to the Krishi Satsang. I never even saw. He just came and told me, Prabhu, I'm chanting 16 rounds. I was shocked. Jai Prabhupada, something we are doing for you. One more family is coming. One more family is coming. Where is that Prabhu? Subhara Prabhu. Subhara Prabhu is there. His good wife, Lalita Mataji. Where is she? Is she there? She didn't come. Yeah, his daughter is there. Prabhuji came to drop his wife in the satsang. And he just wanted to see how the satsang looks like. That's what he told me. Right? He saw and then he sat. And now he is regular, chanting. He is coming to satsang, he and his wife, and today they have brought their daughter also here. And our daughter has brought her friend. Did you bring your friend? Yeah? You are coming first time here today? 2 friends. Haribol. See, this is Krishna consciousness. What do you want to preach, Prabhuji? We all should preach. Every person should preach. What is there in preaching? Read Prabhupada purport, repeat Prabhupada purport, and just give them a chanting mala and say, you chant, everything else Krishna will take care. Right? So, with temple coming, how much services we'll have? 7 days Bhagavatam classes, 7 evenings Bhagavad Gita classes, so many sabhas, right? So many youth preaching, corporate preaching, festivals, festivals, oh my God. For this Sharad Purnima Maharaj, we try to go and bring a forest inside our center and try to see what to do. Krishna gave a forest to all of us. Ready-made forest. You don't need to decorate for Sharad Purnima, just stand there. That is Sharad Purnima for you. First day when Prabhuji was saying those architects came, we were walking, one snake went between both my legs. In my life it never happened. Small snake only, but snake is a snake, no? It just went in between, and that architect Prabhu is saying, oh, Ananta Shesh has blessed you. So what is this? Look at the enthusiasm. I was scared. Ananta Shesh has blessed you. What auspicious day. Could have been my last day. Festivals. How many festivals we are going to do? Right? Last time when Indraduni Maharaj, His Holiness Indraduni Maharaj came here, Maharaj was sitting here, we all were sitting. Can you believe there were 400 people in this room? 400 people. You can't keep a finger down because there is no space. Like that we sat. People sat even on that. And Maharaj looked at us mercifully and what did he tell? Remember? You need a bigger place. Right? His Holiness Loknath Maharaj opened his center. First day of the center, he told, I think you already filled the place. You need a bigger place. Now, I'm actually seeing that pure devotees' words don't go waste. Everything that they say, His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj came here. He looked at everybody. Said, the place is already full. Right? Everything Jagannath is hearing. Everything Krishna is hearing. And he is doing the plan. While they are saying all this, last 2 years Prabhuji is going around secretariats. Right? While they are saying, see how dangerous are our desires. Our desire made his life miserable. Festivals, book distribution. Book distribution. We are going to set up a temple in between Tellapur, Gachibowli, Gaulidoti, Kollur, Nalagandla, Lingampalli, Chandanagar, All these areas. Right? Tellapur, I told Bhashi. In my preaching, Maharaj, in my preaching 7 years ago, I used to tease people that, you materialistic people, you will go and desire a villa in Tellapur. Like that I used to tell. Just to test, everybody's desire. Because everybody's desire in Gachibowli is to take a villa in Tellapur. That is like the, this below Goloka, that is one of the target. So, these lectures are getting recorded there in the YouTube. Once I got a call from America. One person, he called me and told, Prabhu, your lectures are very nice. I said, thank you, Prabhu, whatever I'm just repeating. Prabhu, can you tell me what is square yard rate in Tellapur? Inta bagundi na breathing. He didn't hear anything else. He only heard me telling Tellapur in every lecture. Something should be in Tellapur. Let's ask this fellow only. Anyway, now I am very happy to say that in Tellapur area our temple is coming. At least 10 lakh families. 10 lakh families are around us. 10 lakh Srimad Bhagavatam sets are waiting. Yes? Why not? Right? Sky is the limit now. Goshala is coming. Wherever Krishna is there, cows are going to come. Goshala is going to come. Organic agricultural training center is also coming. In that very place. For many farmers, last week Saurabh Prabhu was here. 2.5 hours he spoke about Sarikadari Zavane. Eat properly, otherwise you will die. And today we kept an organic stall below. One of the devotees said, let us bring something. I sent pictures to Saurabh Prabhu. He was very happy. Yes, somebody listened to me. It's working. Right? Organic agriculture, right, and cow protection is going to be taught in that very land, Prabhuji's Maharaj. Yes, as part of the kitchen, a huge kitchen is going to come. Huge kitchen. And that's one of the biggest agendas that we have. If I am not exaggerating, a day will come very soon from that very place, from our project, minimum 10,000 plates of prasadam will go out every single day. And we can make it happen. Really? Prabhuji wrote in the application that number only. Yes, it can happen. Don't you want, like Maharaj told the importance of prasadam, don't you want so many plates to go? Yes. Prabhu, how much will please Srila Prabhupada? Just by distributing prasadam. Goshala, Aartis. How many of us will attend Aartis? You know how soon, how near that place is? Right? For some of the people in Nalaganda, I can literally walk to the temple. Right? Many others, just a 5 minutes. Right? My wife is already disinterested in our current house. She's saying we should take a house to the temple. Right? I mean, just think, what are the possibilities? Our spiritual life will be regulated. Now we are telling we can't go for Aarti in habits. Now what excuse can you give for not going for Aarti in Nalaganda? It is so close now. Isn't it? Hare Krishna. Anyway, it can go on. I have written so many other things. But are you really thinking we are going to give now or we are going to receive now? Still we have not got the point. Prabhujis and Matajis, we are not capable of giving anything. We are here to receive. That's all. We are here to beg and receive. And let's be very enthusiastic to receive. Right? In 9th canto of Bhagavatam, I'll end with this. There is a story of Bhakti there. Right? He is doing tapasya, and one by one, person is coming and taking away everything he has. If he doesn't eat now, he is going to die. And he is hungry also. Bhagavatam doesn't say he is not hungry. He is hungry also. And he knows, his family knows that if he doesn't eat now, he will die. Last glass of water also is given. Right? Last glass of water. He is given everything. And who are taking? One devatas are coming and taking, just to test the greatness of a great soul. And one verse he says, I don't remember the verse. He says, thank you, Krishna. When the final water is removed, he says, thank you, Krishna. You have removed that hunger also from me. Even the feeling of hunger also you removed. I am very grateful. Right? Even the feeling of hunger. Gone. He came on Japan. Food is gone. Water is gone. Even the desire to eat also is gone. Right? And then Sukadeva Goswami praises him, which often is quoted for devotees like Srila Prabhupada. Nakamye aham gatim ishwarat param ashtarit yukta apunar bhavamba arthim prapadde akiladeha bhaja antastita yena bhavanti adukkaha. We should remember the heart of a great devotee, and that is what he did for us. Even the last soul, if he is dukkha on this planet, he is coming back to make sure he is taking them away, taking them back to Godhead. That is A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Nakamye aham gatim. I don't need any comforts. I don't need any ashtasiddhis. I don't need anything. I don't even care about rebirth. Deliver every single living entity, every person who is suffering in this material world. That's a compassion of a devotee. And Prabhuji, this temple is going to be temple of compassion. Right? Our theme of the temple is temple of compassion for all living entities around. And let us do our best. Right? Our mind is going to tell a number. I'm sure each one of you already know. This fellow today is going to make you commit for something. Right? Whatever number that you brought is the number coming from your mind. Is that true? Is that true or no? That number is from your mind, na? Multiply it by 2, it's coming from your heart. You know what the number you brought. Yedo number is going to say Radha and Krishna are 2. Right? Multiply it by 2. Prabhuji, you know what will happen? Maharaj was saying, good, you did not quote Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, it will be 3. But Prabhuji and Mataji, you know what will happen? I'll tell you what will happen. If you give beyond your capacity, you are going to meditate on it for the next 3 years. How am I going to give this? If you just give something that you already have or you already can, what is there to meditate? In fact, you'll become more demanding after that. You are only busy giving. Right? You are only busy giving. So Prabhuji, multiply it. It should make you uncomfortable. ఎందుకు వచ్చిండ్రా బాబు అన్న ఫీలింగ్ రావాలి, ఇచ్చింది రావాలి. అవునా? ఎందుకు చెప్పానురా బాబు? Why I gave this number? I thought of 5 lakhs. It is 10 lakhs. I thought of 10 lakhs. Now it is 20 lakhs. Where will I get this money from? You will get it for your children's education, won't you? You will get it for your daughter's marriage, won't you? Why can't you get it for Prabhupada? Right? Think of a number that will make you uncomfortable. Completely uncomfortable for the next 3 years. Prabhu, if you become uncomfortable for 3 years, Krishna will make you comfortable in Goloka forever. That's in your hands. Finish. Let us finish the birth. Khatam karte hai na? You want to take birth again? How many years want to take birth again? Can somebody pass on that laptop? So I want Maharaj to launch something. Switch on the projector. Switch on the projector. The problem with technology people. Everything. Yeah? Did you switch on the projector? Okay. Maharaj in few seconds is going to launch a Google form. That is going to come. You're all there in the Gachibowli Satsang group? Everybody is there? Who is not there? Some of you are not there. Can somebody help them there? Who are admins? Please go and help them. Gachibowli Satsang group or general Bhakti Center general group. Right? You are there. If you're not there, get in there. So Maharaj, I'll show you what is there on that link before it comes to you. What is it? While projection is right? What happened? Please do. Okay. One second.
Sometime back you said Radha Krishna nahi aaniya.
Until that one.
Maharaj is taking from 3 to 5 Panchatattva.
This is called making it difficult. Even to project, which normally projects. The problem came what happened last. No. Sharing.
Extreme. It's in an extreme mode. You have to duplicate.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, duplicate. Came. Okay, it is right there. Haribol. Hare Krishna. What is Prabhuji. Prabhuji and Mataji, this is the form that you're going to see in your mobile in the next 5 minutes. It's a very simple form. I want to explain everything before I send it. So please everybody pay attention. First question. Do you want to go back to Lord Krishna in this life? You decide. No, I will take Bhakti Gachibowli again. Up to you. Right? Then, do you want to write your name? It's optional. I don't want anybody to know my name. I'm the donor. No problem. Don't have to write your name. You can write your mobile number. I can bet you nobody here knows the mobile number of their father also. So forget about it. You can write it. At least we can contact you back. You know that you are the one who has given it. Sevas. There is a whole list of sevas. As per the brochure, I put all those sevas there. Either you go for any seva. I am giving it, Krishna, you decide. Where you want to spend, you decide. I am giving this. Right? Or I am co-sponsoring one of the seva. Like DT's altar. I am co-sponsoring. 10 lakhs is an amount, but I want to give more than that, or less than that, or equal to that. And not only one, many can give. Because the temple that we are coming up will need much more money than one person's contribution. Right? So like that you have many sevas written. You can either go for one seva or two sevas or just give an amount or all sevas. Yeah. My total pledge amount in 3 years. In the next 3 years, I want to give this much amount. Right? This is like you're declaring it. Prabhu, sometimes you should put Krishna also in tension. You know that how this fellow will get this. Right? Lakshmi Devi should literally go and discuss today night with Krishna that fellow told this, I don't know, I have to give something extra to him now. Right? Let the tension happen there. We should not take tension. Right? Give the tension. Declare a good amount. Then before August 2025, how much you can give in that amount? And before August 2026, how much you can give? Before August 2027, how much you can give? First amount is very important because we have to immediately start a lot of things, right? Then, how much, this is a very important one, how much I can inspire others to give for Lord Krishna for the new temple from everyone I know in the next 3 years. Meaning, I am going to beg for the next 3 years. I will have a brochure. Everybody I meet, anybody I go and talk to, I will give them an opportunity to contribute to the temple. We will arrange very good, Maharaj was saying, you bring somebody important, our team will come behind you and support you in inspiring you. You will have full support system. Ready? Let us inspire every single soul around us. It's not like you are just going and speaking. Right? We will also train you how to go about it. Right? How to beg. Each one of us is a Rama Bana. Every single person sitting here. Don't think this is a huge congregation. We have preached for so many years. Balgovind Prabhu, myself and all of you. For what? For this only, right? Huh? Are we creating any gangs here? You are part of my gang, I am part of your gang. There is no gang here. Right? We are all part of Prabhupada's gang. And we are all here for a single purpose of serving Srila Prabhupada. And now is the opportunity. Let's use our entire congregation, our entire efforts to make this happen. ठीक है ना? So if you are putting a number here, that 1 crore I am going to raise in the next 3 years, is that possible? Prabhu, then what use is all that friendship and colleagues that you maintained for 30 years? Avuna kada? You'll actually know what we have given our life for in the next 3 years. Lot of realizations will come. But trust me, somebody is going to surprise you. And that surprise will change your life. Right? Don't think who will. Somebody will give. And you will not even expect that he is going to do. But you will be a nimitta matra, going there and doing it. So put a big amount in this slot. This amount should reflect your capacity to beg. Right? Don't put an amount, I know 3 people, one fellow will give 10 rupees, one fellow will give 1 rupee, total 7 rupees. No. It should be something that should put tension in your head for the next 3 years. And finally, this you take few minutes to write. Me and my family's personal prayer to Lord Krishna after I am committing all this, which I have requested Maharaj to go and read this prayer in front of the deities on our behalf. And Maharaj said he'll go. In front of Radha Giridhari in Meera Road Temple, we will send the whole list and Maharaj personally will pray for each and every family. If you have written 50 lakhs there, Maharaj will read it in front of deities. Deities will take care. They will take care. You don't have to worry. And everything that you need to do that is right now invested inside this fruit. While we kept these fruits here, we told that we need something extra. It is inside that fruit. And Krishna has already looked at all those fruits. Radha and Krishna. Jagannath has already looked at all those fruits. You are going to receive those fruits from Maharaj's hands. After you pledge, no discussion, just come here, ask for a fruit, take your fruit. In that fruit, specific medicine is there for our existence. And it will take care of everything else. Huh? Krishna Prem is there. Prabhu, inta jackpot ledinga. You commit to reach the summit. Are you ready? You want to go to the summit? What is our summit? Golok Vrindavan. So commit. Right? Prabhujis and Matajis, I beg. I am begging in front of all of you, and I think next 3 years I am going to be a good beggar. Hopefully. Yesterday I called Maharaj and I was asking, Maharaj, you think I am speaking some sense? Maharaj said, you are learning how to beg. But I think that's what I heard. That's what I heard. What did anyway, but so much hard work has been done, by Sriram Prabhu, Anand Gopinath Prabhu, Mahamantra Prabhu, Maharaj himself. So much hard work has been done. Now we have to construct on that hard work. Now the hard work has to be repaid by our sincere contribution. Preaching has to multifold Prabhujis. We are preaching in 27 places. Next 3 years, we have to expand to 108 places. It will happen. It has to go multifold. Maharaj already gave an answer. He preached Bhagavatam for 2 years and all the funds came. If you are sitting in our houses and thinking somebody is going to come, no. Our Saturdays, our Sundays, Friday evenings, if needed, weekdays are gone. Right? Wherever there is an opportunity, we should tap it. Extend ourselves. Preach. Now we also have a facility. A facility that's going to come, a makeshift temple. Your money will be used for making a makeshift temple. 500 people capacity with a kitchen behind. Brahmachari quarters. Residential quarters for temple residents. Everything is coming as a package. And a tour for new people to show what is going to come. Everything is coming. Right? And there are so many intelligent, wonderful people here. Please give your ideas. I'll create a forum. We'll create a forum in which throw your ideas. Right? I personally have floated one idea. I don't want to miss that before. Where is the paper? It fell off. Can you get the paper? Sorry. This is my request because I think this is going to really make wonders. I already told Prabhuji. The biggest Govindas of this whole planet. 5 floors. 5 floors Govindas. We'll have a guest room after the meal. I already have my desire in front of Jagannath. I'm telling you, Jagannath, 5th floor, North Indian Prasad, and the floor name is Vrindavan. 4th floor, Gujarati Prasad, and the floor name is Dwarka. 3rd floor, clap button. 3rd floor, it will have Bengali Prasad with Orient touch. Puri and Mayapur. 1st floor, because they don't want. 2nd floor, you're all counting. 2nd floor, it will have a prasad that Maharaj might like. Andhra South Indian Prasad. And the floor name will be Tirupati, Tirumala. And the ground floor for the rest of the world, continental. Right? This is the biggest Govindas which will come in that facility. People will have special flights to Shamshabad to come and eat here. We will have a photo of it in the airport. Thiri, Savaku, go back to garden. Haribo! Haribo! Haribo!
I want to tell something. Yesterday we had first meeting of, day before, 2 days back. What all things should have in temple? They are discussing Leelanam Prabhu. And the day we spoke, that night I did not get sleep. It was the list was, we have 2 plans I want to let you know. One is makeshift place. We are doing it right now. It's called makeshift. For next 3 years, that's our temple. There is a bigger temple coming up next 3 years. That was the plan Maharaj gave. And when we started talking about makeshift temple, and Leelanam people started giving inputs 1, 2. I thought, थोड़ा shed बनाएंगे, थोड़ा simple shed. And when we started talking, the budget came to 3.5 crores. Makeshift temple, I'm not talking about real temple. And the day I was spent, Leelanam whenever talks about temple, I don't want to sit in that meeting. Today he spoke about Govindas. It's first time I'm hearing this. My pressure building up. Where is that Govindas? He did not tell up to this. I'm hearing first time. I'm scared, very scared when he speaks about temple. Now, the makeshift temple, what we are actually, Leelanam, we had some very good discussion. The makeshift temple will look so nice. It will be natural and will have a lot of facility for all of us for next 3 years. All our congregation will fit there, and next 3 years, whatever you are preaching will be double up, and we'll have a new, 35,000 square feet to fit the people. And I'm telling you, the land we got, it cost around 200 crores worth of land. You know or you don't know. We got more than 2 acres. And if it's not recorded, we got half acre more in that. Actually, it's close to 2.5 acres of land. We are in position there. One of the biggest ISKCON temples in Hyderabad. Maybe in South India, I don't know. Tirupati also had only 2 acres. Abid's not even that much. This is the biggest temple in Hyderabad for all of us.
And totally forgot to tell something. How many of you have seen that land? Lift your hand. How many have seen that land so far? Yeah? It's a Nalgandla road. When you're going from Lingampalli to Nalgandla road, you'll find University Gate. Have you seen the University Gate? Backside gate. Before that, on the right side, there are huge rocks. Huge rocks. Mane. Those rocks are ours now. Right? Huge rocks. And so another coincidence, when I looked at the rocks that day, I immediately got an idea. I went to Maharaj. Maharaj was busy drawing something. They were about to get up for another meeting. I said, Maharaj, I have some idea. He said, okay, draw fast. I drew the idea and Maharaj said, oh, this is exactly what we were thinking. You know what is the idea? The temple is going to come above those rocks.
The Garbhoguda is 50 feet from the ground. You go on the top of the temple, the way we are building, you can see whole of the Hyderabad from that. That was the on the top of the hill we'll have a temple.
Yes.
So
And behind the serene beauty of the place, the rocks and the trees and the bushes and the greens, we're not touching anything. We're going to make it a beautiful theme, natural theme park with Krishna Leelas and many, many more innovative ideas in that place where people just come to experience Krishna both below the temple and above the temple, right? Both the places. It is one of its kind. It's one of its kind, never done anywhere, in ISKCON also. That kind of architecture we are planning, and hopefully it is going to, we are going to have a great retired or not retired life in that place. Very good. So without any more delay, now I am going to press the button. I am going to ask Maharaj to press the button. Here it is. And the form will come in front of you. And as soon as you start filling up, we can see the results coming here. The results will start coming as soon as you start filling it up. Right? So my phone is already recording, so I'll ask my wife to fill. Whatever she fills, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Okay? So Maharaj, with your lotus hands, with a strong prayer, press this button. Are we ready? Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol. Yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. Now what I am going to do? I am simply going to sit here and chant one full mala while you all are. Good one. It has to come. There is no other way. It came? Nitai Gaur Premanande. You all have this form. Start filling in a way I just said. Remember all these words of Maharaj. Do, commit for something and multiply it by 2. Nitai Gaur. Does somebody have mala? I don't have a mala. Yeah, just give me the beats. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale. I am chanting, you don't need to. You all need to focus on the form. I am chanting that Paramatma inside you should do some gambling and push something really big.
Is there an option to do systematic spiritual plan every month?
What is that?
Spiritual plan every month.
First you commit, we'll decide all EMIs later. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamani Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvisheshu Navadi Pasyata Deshtarne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. You can select one seva, or for now just select any seva, right? Let Krishna decide. You select them. If you want to do more, just put the amount. You can split it later. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Name is optional. You may fill or you don't want to fill. That's okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. If you have a doubt, your husband is filling or no, wives can also fill separately, then we'll total both. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Last donation of your life. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. If you think you've already done, you can do it once more, multiply by 2. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Nice, Prabhu, can you pass on the fruit? Anybody who plates can come and take the fruit in the meantime. Just come and take the fruit. Your fruit is ready. Krishna has filled everything that you need to do to earn that money in that fruit. Yeah, you can pass the fruit to Maharaj, and anybody who comes, they can take the fruit. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Your what? I don't know what value is your house. 10% of that house value should be this temple. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. If there is anyone who has come first time to the center, you have come to the right place. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare. If somebody doesn't know how to fill the form, please lift your hand. We have lot of software engineers here. Please lift your hand and we'll come and help you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Is it working, Maharaj? I'm not seeing it. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Satsang Group, can you point the camera so that they can?
Prabhu, 1 second.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
If you do not have a form, you are not in the group, want access to the form to contribute.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Your mango is waiting for you. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram. Per family one mango Hare Bol. Per family one mango. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Prabhuji and Mataji, our temple is coming. Of this temple, by the street built. Per family, one man. తీసుకోండి. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ కృష్ణ హరే 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 రామ హరే హరే. Who have already taken, you can chant with me. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Is everybody in the line have filled the form? Under line lo unna form fill up chesara. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare. Please, everybody who has filled the form only first come. Form fill up చేసిన వాళ్ళు ఈ లైన్ లోకి పండు తీసుకోవాలి. Please. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ రామ హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Subhara Prabhu, you have been called here. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Prabhuji and Mataji's last 8 mantras, Ashtasakis, let's all chant together. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One more last mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Please everybody sit down. We are not done. Please everybody అందరు కూర్చోవాలి. అందరు కూర్చోండి. హరే కృష్ణ.
నేను ఒక స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకుంటాను.
హరి బోల్. అందరు కూర్చోవాలి. Please. We are not done. Just few more minutes. Whoever wants to come and take can take the mangoes. Everybody else అందరు కూర్చోవాలి. Whoever have gone down, please call them back. Shashank Prabhu, don't start the pressure. Please call them back.
Just iskona.
Hare Krishna. There is an announcement at the end. Mahesh Prabhu, your mala did wonders today. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaha Vishnupadaaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vedachit Please keep the chairs back. Please keep the chairs back. Some of them have to sit. Another 10 minutes will be done. 10 minutes. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,